welcome back to YouTube. Now today I'm doing a video for the Key Stage 1 bubble and we are going to go through how to use a ruler effectively. Now before we get on with any activities, I'm going to show you one problem that I find when teaching using a ruler, and that is people start at the beginning of the ruler. Now I know that sounds really silly, but let me show you. Now when you're using a ruler, your instinct says, right, I'm going to start at the beginning of that ruler to measure something. Now if I was using my highlighter, I would start here. No. Now, we should always start at 0 when we're measuring using a ruler. That means we have to start here. So instead of placing your object at the start of your ruler, you're going to move it along and make sure it's nicely in line with the number 0. Okay? Let's have a go at some activities. Okay, so the first activity we're going to do is measuring this fish. Now you haven't got this exact activity, but you've got something very similar. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure it is aligned up to 0. So I'm going to get my ruler and I'm going to make sure it's lined up with 0, and it is, look. You can even draw a dashed line to make sure. Okay, now it's a bit hard to see where the finish of the fish's tail is. So I'm going to get my ruler again, line it up, and it lands on a 1 and a 4. So I'm simply going to fill in the missing number, 14, nice and neatly. Okay, I'm going to put that to one side because I'm going to need that again in a minute, and I'm going to move on to my second activity. Now this one is a cheeky little trick. Now I said to you that we always start at 0, but sometimes when questions are put in front of us, they're a little bit silly and they don't start at 0. So this one here, get my ruler, starts at 2 centimetres. Where does the pencil finish? Making sure it's all lined up. And it finishes at 15 centimetres. Now this pencil is not 15 centimetres long because it does not start at 0. So what am I going to do? I know, I'm going to do 15 take away 2 equals. Now if I'm not sure, I could use my sticks and spots. So what's 15? 1 stick and 5 lovely spots. And I'm taking away 2. 1, 2. What is left? I've got 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 3 ones. That's 13. So the pencil is 13 centimetres long. Now, bring back the fish. You are going to have some questions that ask you to compare the length of things. Now, I know that 14 centimetres and 13 centimetres are my answers, but I need to put a greater than or less than symbol in. So do you remember Gary Gator? And what does Gary do? He always eats the biggest number. So which one is bigger, 14 or 13? 14. So I'm going to draw it that way. And that sentence reads, 14 centimetres is greater than 13 centimetres. So if that's the case, and my fish is 14 centimetres long, and my pencil is 13 centimetres long, the length of my fish is greater than the length of the pencil. Now, I would like you to go away and have a go at some wonderful activities of your own. I cannot wait to see them. Stay safe, enjoy!